Alright, so this is the one that we are looking for. This is the central terminal. This is the heart-to-heart between Ryan and Charlotte at Pink Heart Affinity, and it's called A Wistful Glow. This ether lamp, it's like the ones in Tephra Cave. You mean the ones on the route between our two colonies? Those would have been put there by people from Colony 6. You learn something new every day. You see the yellow glow? That's because the lamp uses electric ether crystals. Didn't know that either. I guess some days you learn 2 new things. I do know that electric type crystals glow the brightest. Bingo. Once upon a time, replenishing lamps with fresh ether was my job. It was my very first job, actually. I used to follow the route all the way down into the ether mine. Sounds like fun. I used to get lost when I started, but I soon got the hang of it. We used to time each other to see who could get it done quickest. You mean you and Gadol? Am I that obvious? You start talking about your old life and I see tears. It had to be Gadol. Didn't think you were even paying attention. Oi, I always pay attention to you. Shulk said something interesting to me once. He thinks you're insensitive when it comes to this kind of thing. He can talk. The only girl he's ever talked to is Fiora. I'm almost jealous, of your male camaraderie. I wonder what it would be like being a guy, doing a guy things. Like, fighting alongside Gadol? No, Gadol would just be a friend. Even the most ridiculous thing is a serious question to you. It's quite sweet, actually. I guess that's why I like you. What? What am I missing here? I meant that if I were a guy, I might have been able to fight. I could have stayed with Gadol in Colony 6 until the end. That's all. I really didn't want to leave without him. Not while the Mechon were destroying the entire colony. I'm so sorry, Charlotte. Maybe I should have just kicked up a fuss like a little girl. Refused to leave. He always thought the best of me, trusting in me, relying on me. But I was never as strong as he thought. I'm sure letting you go was just as hard for him. But he put his feelings aside for your sake, so you could live on, so you could lead the colony. I know, but I miss him so much. Cheer up, Charla. Hey, how about this? From now on, I'll work really, really hard. And then one day, I'll be the man of your dreams. How long's that gonna take? I can't spend my entire life waiting around. That's my Charla, all right. I like you best when you're giving me that big old smile of yours. Looks like you're learning fast. Keep those compliments coming. And by the way, Ryan, thank you. That's a long one, that one. But we're not done here yet. We need to head up here and get more crystals. Try to get some rares. This is the best place to go. There's another one. There's another one. All right. We're getting some. I feel like I should have gotten enough by now. But the game keeps telling me no. And I will trust it. But 77 doesn't seem like that much, that hard of a number. All right. You're here. Well, I didn't expect to fight anything today. But things will die because you decide to show up. You decide to aggro. Okay, down you go. And down you go. Simple enough there. I did not want this. I wanted the ether deposit. There we go. Don't push me out of the way. I'm just trying to mine here. Your friends could have lived if they left me alone. Wait, I'm missing one somewhere? Ah, still on this side. Alright, that looks like it. Let's see if we can find some more out there. Looks like just one more spot. I believe they are down here. Yeah, just regulars. There's another rare. Is that it? Or is there more? Yeah, there's more. This one down here. Shouldn't be too difficult for me to get to. And then we can try to head out. Hoping that I get the achievement, but probably realizing that I'm not gonna. Not this time. Like I said, 77 doesn't seem like all that much, but apparently it adds up. That's what my notes say, 77. Okay, so that is another heart-to-heart done, along with a little bit more grinding for an achievement. Our next one is going to be in the High Entia Tomb, so let's warp out there. Yeah, there's a lot of heart-to-hearts at this point. Pretty much after you clear Mechonis Core. You don't have to put it off until now, but I typically do. This one is actually in the Hall of Trials, so we have to go back a little bit. This one, if I remember right, is a little bit difficult to get to. I don't think they show it up. They show it on the map either. I think I'm a little too far away from it. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? Nope, this one's an easy one. Alright, so this one's between Shulk and Melia, so we need to bring Melia back into the party. You know, there's too many characters that I want to use, but because I want to control them, the AI doesn't use them the way that I want, I end up not using them. Like Melia here, because I'm using Shulk instead. I also like Fiora, the way that I use her better than the AI. Alright, anyway, we have hopes and plans. This is the pink heart affinity between Melia and Shulk. You only can see this after Mechonis Core, which is why we're doing it now. Am I really to be the last ruler of the High Entia? Melia. In fact, even calling me the ruler is a bit of a joke. I'm the Empress of a city of one. You weren't the only one with Hom's heritage. Reach out to the remaining High Entia. Rebuild the city together. Do you think it's possible? Of course, I'll help you out. You'll be fine, I know it. No one's tougher than you, Melia. No challenge seems beyond reach when you talk about it. When I look into your eyes, I feel so sure about myself. You do? Well, thanks. Shulk, when Alchemoth is rebuilt, I have a personal mission. Really? What are you gonna do? I want to see if I can find any relatives of my mother. My real mother, that is. You mean the second consort? She was your birth mother, right? Yes. I only have a few memories of our time spent in the Imperial Villa. Then we can look together. You'll look for them with me? Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to pressure you. You don't even have to ask. I'd love to meet your family. It might take some time to track them down. Then let's ask Fiora and Ryan. The four of us can go. Then we'll be sure to find them. Well, okay, Shulk. Another adventure with my friends. It would be most enjoyable. We'll always be your friends, even after you return home. I'm glad. Thank you, Shulk. You're a good friend. Xenoblade Chronicles 1B. Finding Melia's parents. Well, family. I assume that wouldn't take too long. There's not that many people out there. Somebody's bound to know. Alright, so don't have the right party for this one, but that's okay. We are going to head to the Bionis' interior. Not my favorite spot, but hopefully nothing will aggro on us, and I know it won't. Where's our stop today? The spinal nerve tower. This one right here. We want to head south from there. Hopefully they let me go that way. There we go. This just brings back bad memories for me. There's nothing wrong with this place anymore. Let's bring Fiora back into the party, because it's going to be between Fiora and Sharla. This is their pink heart to heart. It's always weird to say heart and then heart to heart, but this is what it is. It's Fiora's body. Hey, Fiora, I wanted to ask you something. What is it, Charlotte? Ask away. Your new body, it's not malfunctioning, is it? What? It's just you don't look like you're doing so well. Sorry, is it that obvious? I knew it, so you are experiencing some malfunctions? I didn't mention before, but Lenata is teaching me machina anatomy. Why do you need to know that? Because when this is all over, I'm going to quit the Defense Force and become a doctor. People are returning to Colony 6. They'll need a doctor. Wow, that's amazing. I know that without Mayneth's Monado, your energy is depleted. You only have a small reserve left now. Apparently so. How can you be so laid back about this? You should be back in Lenata's infirmary, not here doing this. You're right. I should go. Good, I'm glad you agree. But I won't, Charla. I'm grateful for your concern, but I can't leave now. You have to, Fiora. I've made up my mind. I will fight to the end, and when the end comes, I'll be with Shulk. Fiora. Charla, please, this is my decision. Well, I can't argue with that, but I haven't given up hope, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make you right again. I promise, Fiora. I know you will. Thank you, Charlotte, for everything. Yeah, that helmet doesn't look quite right on Fiora, does it? I don't know. It's just weird. All right, next one is between Melia and Ricky, but it is going to be here in the Bionis' interior as well. Let's go ahead and put them in. And we will head to the terminal nerve tower, where hopefully I can find, I think it's that one right there, where I can find the heart-to-heart, get that done. It's just a habit at this point. There is no reason that I need those anymore, but I'm still going for it. But yeah, sorry about my voice. It's still not 100%, but I did take a day off trying to kind of repair it. It was much worse yesterday. For more on that, watch, I guess, the latest session of Tales of Fantasia. I think that this will go up before that goes up. My voice was starting to wear out at the end. Why do I keep getting those? All right, so this is the heart-to-heart between Melia and Ricky at Pink Affinity, the Pink Heart. So, let's watch Kind Words. Melly, cheer up! Cheer up, Melly! Oh, Ricky, it's you. Why are you looking at me like that? Do not be worried. But Melly have frowny, frowny, frown face. You've seen right through me. I was thinking about my father and brother. It still hurts. Ellie's Daddy Pond, Great Birdman, and Brother Pond, too. Ricky liked very much. You did you? That's sweet of you, Ricky. I am proud of them, too, as a daughter and a sister. I remember them both fondly. Something wrong, Ricky? Ricky very sad he failed at help Melly's family. Big Hero Pond failure. That is simply not true. This is not like you, Ricky. Where is that famous Hero Pond spirit I know so well? It get lost. Maybe Ricky drop it somewhere? You should not let this bother you to such an extent. Life is all about learning to come to terms with things, as I have with the passing of my father and brother. Melly strong bird lady. Ricky want to be like Melly. Glad to have my Hero Pond back. I was wondering where he'd gone. Ricky, stop moaning from now. Ricky, be there for Melly as warrior and friend. And I appreciate it, Ricky. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of odd to me, although I understand why, that Ricky never actually confesses his love for Melia in any of these heart-to-hearts. But then again, nobody really does in these heart-to-hearts, do they? All right, next one is on Prison Island. So let's head there. It's in the Corridor of Silence. So end of the game stuff here. So obviously this would be after Mechonis Core. Where is the Corridor of Silence? I honestly don't know. There it is. And this one is between Fiora and Shulk, so we will have to bring them into the party. That's not the button that I wanted to hit. Alright, let's bring you in as well. Let's bring the original party back. My grinding party. I might be able to take on a bossy with this party. I'm not saying no to that, but I'll probably find a better one. So, in the Corridor of Silence, like I said, I don't remember where this is. I feel like it's on the side somewhere, but I don't know which side. Ah, top side. Alright. Let's head over there and up and see if we can't find the heart-to-heart between the love interest, just as I was talking about how they never confess love in the heart-to-hearts, even though I feel like this was the best opportunity for that. Just doesn't happen. I don't need it. Alright, this one is between Fiora and Shulk at the Pink Heart Affinity. It is called Before the Final Battle. Technically, this should be the last one that I look at, but it's not. There's others. Something wrong, Shulk? You look like you're a million miles away. Shulk, you in there? Oh, hey Fiora, what's up? Hello, I just asked you that. You feeling okay? Sorry, I was just thinking. You've been like this since we got here. You don't miss a thing, do you? Nope, and I know exactly what's been on your mind. You're worried about me. Yes, how did you know? All I had to do was look at your face. I could feel the worry. Just by looking at me? That's pretty amazing. I was joking, Shulk. Thank you, though. But I've been feeling much better, so stop worrying so much. Well, if you're feeling better. Hey, Shulk, do you think I'll ever be 100% Homs again? No doubt, of course you will. I'll make it happen. I saw it in the ending. Oh, Shulk, thank you. I don't know what I would do without you. When this is all over, we'll find a way. Whenever we make camp, I see you with your head in a book. The other night, you didn't sleep. Are you doing all this for me? Yeah, but it's nothing. I always get carried away when I fixate on one thing. It's a bad habit of mine. But you must be so exhausted from all the fighting. Don't worry, Fiora, I'm fine. If it did some good, because now I've learned a few things. Really? Like what? The key to combining Machina and High-Entia technologies. Mikal gave me a book explaining the joint research they did. It was years and years ago, but it covered all sorts of fields. I don't know much about medicine, but Charlotte and Lenata do. I'll get them to help. Shulk. Sorry, Fiora. This stuff is really boring, huh? No, it's not. Fiora? Are you crying? Yes, but these are tears of joy. I don't know what to say. When I get my body back, let's go have another picnic at the park in the colony. Sure thing, Fiora. It's a date. One day, I promise. So she was happy that he was working so hard for her. Alright, so this one is going to be on the bridge. So let's head for the bridge next. The Gravina Bridge. Where is that? Of course, it is here. Alright, so this might actually be the fastest way for me to get there, is just to run for it from here. I could have warped back to the entrance, but we might as well run for it. But yeah, somehow I just got sick, and like it only lasted like 2 days, and then like a couple days after that, my voice started getting hoarse. It was particularly bad the day before yesterday, when I planned on recording this, but put it off. Tried to rest my voice. Tried to get a little bit better. And I think it worked out for the best because I sound a lot better now than I did yesterday, although I still don't sound 100%. Like I said, though, the actual cold only lasted a couple days. I was really only knocked out for like hours of like Saturday and Sunday. Then it's just kind of stuck with me all week. For the record, today is Friday. I think the first video of this session goes up tomorrow morning. I've put this off as long as I possibly could, trying to get my voice as good as it can be before videos kind of have to go up. Or at least I feel like they do.